Welcome, Taurus, to another weekly Timeless Ghetto reading by Red Sapphire. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. If you're returning, then it's always a pleasure to have you on back. Let me remind everyone that these are general messages, that these messages are intended for entertainment purposes only, so that they may or may not resonate with you at this time, Taurus. Also, keep in mind that these are timeless messages. So that spirit may be clarifying something that has happened in your past, something that may be happening in the now, or something that has yet to come. If the message does resonate with you, don't forget to press like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And don't forget to hit share. If you're new, then let me introduce how I get my readings out to you. I like to pick up energies from your recent past, present, and near future. I like to set out oracle cards in the beginning of each timeline in order to set a mood. And then at the end, I like to give you what I call the overall energies by reading the bottom of the deck cards. Today I will be using the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards, followed by the Everyday Tarot, followed by the Modern Witch Tarot, followed by the Line Strider Tarot. So let's get right to your reading, Taurus. For your first Oracle card in the recent past, you have the Melchizedek card, and I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, so people please work with me. But it says higher learning. It says you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So what I'm getting out of this energy is that whatever situation you may be coming across, Taurus, it's something that you probably have come across in the past. And that means you have the experience to learn how to deal with it, how to move forward from it. And, if you've forgotten, then Spirit is telling you to search within your inner subconscious bank and bring that motherfucker out. So let's move on to your first three cards in the recent past. So for your first three cards, you have the Justice card, followed by the Queen of Cups, followed by the Queen of Pentacles. And what I'm getting out of the situation being that this Queen of Cups, probably a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and this Queen of Pentacles, probably an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they're turning their backs on one another. So, usually this Queen of Cups means someone who's very loving, someone who's very compassionate, while this Queen of Pentacles cards means someone who's, a nurturer too, and also a healer. And with this Justice card, I'm getting that something legally may be causing these two to, turn their back on one another and separate. If this is a marriage, it could be leading into either a legal separation or maybe even a divorce. So let's move on to your next three cards. So with the Six of Wands, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. And what I'm getting is that, you're probably feeling really self-confident right now. You're feeling very sure about the situation. You're going into this legal matter knowing that you're going to, kick ass. You're going to win. And with this Knight of Pentacles, this legal battle may be something that will take a long time in order to come to, a final conclusion, an actual outcome. But during this time, Spirit is telling you that you should take some time to heal and meditate, to just, rest. Don't try to rush things. Take your time, slow down. And, hopefully you'll come to the end of this cycle pretty soon. And with your last three cards in the recent past, you have the Six of Cups, followed by the Justice card again, followed by the Empress. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that this person who you were having this sense of family with, that you probably share a family with, you guys are probably going to some type of family court too. I don't know. The scale is going to fall on your side, Taurus, because you're the only one who's going to be able to provide this child with that loving and motherly, household environment that child requires out of this connection. So let's move on to your oracle card in the present energies. So for your oracle card in the present time, you have the Miriam, and it says Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So what I'm getting out of this energy, Taurus, is that if you are battling some type of legal case, maybe child support, divorce, whatever, don't forget that in order for you to heal, you have to forgive and let go of the things that led you to the situation in the first place. So once you win your case, if you do win it, because it seems like you are going to win, you shouldn't hold a grudge against the person that you were battling. Keep in mind that if it is like a child support type of thing or a custody type of thing, that you guys share a child, and that this child wouldn't want to see you guys at war. Would rather see you guys, interact peacefully. Also, keep in mind that, you would like for your child to believe that they were conceived during love, not a mistake or something. So let's move on to your first 3 cards in the present. So for your first 3 cards, you have the Knight of Wands, followed by the 2 of Pentacles, followed by the Hangman. So, you're super excited about winning this case. And you want to celebrate, you want to take action. You're no longer feeling unstable or unsure. You're no longer feeling stuck and stagnant. And you want to move forward with with your new life. And for your next 3 cards, you have the 3 of Pentacles, followed by the 5 of Pentacles, followed by the 4 of Wands. And what I'm getting is that the reason you chose to walk away from this, union was because it felt more like a partnership than a relationship. It felt more like, a business deal or business, type of connection than what it actually felt as a love connection. And, it was time for you to come out of that cold and stop feeling that way. So you had to turn your back on it because it was just the best thing for you to do, not just for yourself, but for everyone involved in the situation. And for your last 3 cards in the present, you have the Page of Pentacles, followed by the Hangman again, followed by the World card. And what I'm getting out of this is that, you put in a lot of time and a lot of effort into making this connection work. You did everything you had to do in order to try to please this person of yours. And no matter which way you went, you still felt stuck. You never knew whether you were going or coming. Whether you were pleasing this person or just making them, more miserable. And that's why you decided to, take this route of walking away. And, unfortunately, things happened sooner than what both of you guys anticipated. So let's move on to your near future energies. So for your near future oracle card, you have the Krishna, and it states devotion. The card reads, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So what I'm getting out of this energy is that Spirit is telling you to, trust in them. They shall guide you towards success. They've seen everything you've done, and because of that, the fact that you proceeded without holding a grudge, without trying to get some payback, they love you for that. And because of that, they're going to make sure that you are abundant, that you are successful, that you are blessed. So let's move on to your first 3 cards in the near future. So for your first 3 cards, you have the Sun card, followed by the 6 of Cups, followed by the 8 of Cups. And what I'm getting is that ever since you walked away from this person that you consider to be, your husband, your family, your home, you have been extremely happy. You haven't been this happy in years. You thought that this person brought happiness to you, but you realized that without them, you were even happier. So let's move on to your next 3 cards. You have the Queen of Swords, followed by the 2 of Cups, followed by the Hierophant. And what I'm getting out of this is that you were, tired of living in the fluff that this person was willing to offer you. You saw through their game, and even though you loved them and you wanted, to grow old with them with this Hierophant card, you couldn't live with yourself knowing that, it wasn't what you really thought it was, that it was fake, that it was just, a routine thing to them and you. And for your last 3 cards, you have the 5 of Cups, followed by the 4 of Swords, followed by the Page of Wands. And what I'm getting out of this is that even though you feel, sad and lonely at times, once you decide to, once you take some time out and you decide to, learn who you are again, find yourself again, you will be able to turn around and see that there is more to life than just being, than just being a broken record. And you're going to be excited to communicate to the world about, you being single, about putting yourself out there again and giving yourself an opportunity to be happy once more. So let's move on to your overall energies with the bottom of the deck cards. For your bottom of the deck cards, you have the Oracle card, Archangel Michael, which says, Trusting Heaven. And the card reads, You are safe. Angels, stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So what I'm getting out of this energy is that anything you were stressing over when it came to walking away and letting go of this connection, Archangel Michael is telling you that he's right there covering you with his wings, that you have nothing to worry about, that you are going to remain someone who is resilient, and you are going to be strong enough to overcome any obstacle that may come your way. And with the 6 of Pentacles, what I'm getting is that, you were putting in everything that you possessed. You offer this person everything that you have within you. And this person never saw you for who you were with the 7 of Cups. Because they were blinded by the illusions. And they thought that, out there in the world, there could be more. Not realizing that you were everything they needed. So if you are a woman, you are every woman. If you are a man, you are every man. And with this 2 of Pentacles, this decision had to be made in order for you to be able to live stable and, walk away from any choppy waters that may be near you. So this is what I have for you this week, Taurus. I hope that it resonated. I hope that it helped clarify any questions or doubts that you may have been encountering. If the messages resonate, don't forget to press like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit share. Don't forget to ring that bell. And don't forget to see my message next week. Bye.